Hey everyone, and welcome to your weekly top up here on Wellness Beyond Intuition with me, Oliver. And I'm so happy that you could be here. We are reading for April 22nd to the 28th, I believe. It's from today, Monday, until next Sunday, okay? So you can go check that out yourself, okay? Yeah. Dates and me, when you live in a world where intuition rules the world, sometimes you understand that you're not always part of this world. Or at least it feels like that, right? Anyway, so this is your top up for the week. And also remember, which I have to tell you, is that you can jump straight to your sign if you go below. And you can jump straight to your sign, see what you have to say. You might want to check out your other placements. I would say that why not, okay? And also on Fridays, I have my love squeeze coming up every Friday, so go check those out. And and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, and if you feel, if any of these messages, they actually resonate with you, then share them with loved ones on YouTube, people you care about, friends, family, whatever, please. And I encourage you to do so, okay? So anyway, let's start with Taurus, Aries, as we always do. Aries, this week is full of goodwill, but where have you been? Because it's like right in front of you. Aries, your life is about to take a completely different turn of events. It depends on where you think you are at the moment, right? But at the same time, you could be anywhere. But your top up for this week is really, embrace your heart and embrace your family and embrace everything that's going on around you right now that may seem like anybody else would take for granted, but not you. Celebrate what you had. You got a loving family, you got people who just support you and care about you and want you to see you elevated to the next level. So could you use this week to just enhance on that? I think you could, okay? Anyway, Taurus, and it seems to be just jumping out of my deck here, and that's the Hangman. Taurus, seriously, feeling in limbo is okay, but at the same time you have choices and your goal is there. There's no doubt about it. You know exactly where you want to take it, and you will take it there. I promise you that. But what I want to say to you is that with the Hangman, which is always I love that card so much because it talks about how we can choose to do things in the more difficult way, or we can choose to just allow life to happen and take us there. It's almost like throw yourself in the river, and let yourself go. Instead of up, like we always talk about going upstream, right? But what if we just went downstream and see what happened, okay? So this week, let go, surrender, okay? Gemini, all right. Gemini, whatever it is that's coming to you, and it may not come as fast as you want it to, and which is not a bad thing. What I would say is that expectations, like we've talked about expectations before, because it's a big topic, because we all have them. It's not just you, it's just like everybody else. We have expectations and we want them to turn out in a certain way, but you know what, sometimes it just can't happen that way, and you are right now sitting in the middle of wanting some good news, and that's what I'm getting. Maybe not all of you out there, Gemini, but it doesn't matter. good news will come to you this week. And you can take them as you like. I mean, it may not be, groundbreaking news, it may not be, oh my God, this is it. It may just be small little things here and there where you get some news that will allow you to understand that you are looked after and you are loved. And I think, if anything else, that's the most important, okay? Cancer! Here we go. All right, it's time for you to build your foundation. You already have built your foundation. What am I talking about? Like you're a Cancer, you already know what you want to do. For the most part, like Cancers, they are already well put together. But what I'm saying here is that if there's anything in your life that feels a little bit out of place, I would encourage you to understand that you are in control of that and look at everything else that you have managed to, like achieve in life. I would say that falls into this aspect as well. So I cannot encourage you more than now to just stay grounded and keep building from that place where you're at right now. Even if you feel like you need to move or you need to do something drastic, I'm not saying necessarily physically moving, but if you feel like you need to do something drastic that's beyond what it is that you normally do, this is it, okay? Stay grounded and know that what you're doing right now is the right thing, okay? The right thing, all right? Leo. Where are we, Leo? Leo, here you are. Leo, come on. Seriously, you've done so well over the past couple of weeks and months. I think this is just a hiccup, okay? There may be some setbacks, and they may feel a little bit daunting, but it's not the end of the world. You are going to make it through this, okay? And it's all about finding sort of the secret key to that secret keyhole, But Leo, you're doing so amazingly, okay? So I realized that when we've been on an upscale, like journey, and everything has just been fantastic. And then suddenly we are hit by what looks like a storm. We go, oh my God, it's all gonna fall apart. I can assure you, it is not falling apart. It's not going anywhere. Everything you built up until this point is still gonna exist in your life. Just allow yourself to see life a little bit more like an adventure and a fairy tale. You don't have to be so serious all the time. Seriously, because it wasn't serious before. It's going to be okay. All right? Virgo. Well, when was the last time, Virgo, that you just popped off your very strategic mind or hat, so to speak, and just threw it in the fire and decided to play hooky for a while, I'm not saying that you need to forget your whatever it is that your what's it called? What it is that you need to do on a day-to-day basis, okay? You don't forget that. I mean, seriously, keep doing it. But what I'm saying is that you are in a place right now where you can allow yourself to really celebrate and do what you need to do. I mean, it's this week. It's just a week. I mean, take a day off. Take 2 days off. I don't care. We're in a place right now where, if we don't look after us, who's going to look after us, okay? So, but more than that, also show your good spirit, like obligations day to day, they will always be there. But your mental health and your well-being and the love for yourself, it needs a little bit more of a oomph, if I can say that. Oomph. So there you go. Oomph. So take it and run with it, okay, dear Virgo. Anyway, here we go. Libra. Oh my God, my rising and my moon sign, Libra. Where are we going, Libra? Give me some good news. And here we go. I mean, it's almost in the same vein as Virgo. You know, like it's time to spend this week for introspection and meditation. It may sound cliche, whatever you seem like, what works for you meditation wise. I mean, it doesn't have to be long out drawn meditations on the bed or in a chair. It could be just walking in nature or being by the beach or wherever you need to be. But look after you and your sense of being and who you are. And what it is that you want to bring to this world will come out in meditation, so to speak. And I think that this week is about you looking after you more than taking care of other people's needs, even though you are a giver. But it's about you taking care of you, making sure that you get the right nutrients, and which you should always do, by the way, but especially this week, just allow yourself, you know what, if you need to buy those vitamins that you've been putting off, buy them. Get going on a regime and look at recipes, eat healthy, and get some sleep and meditate. That's what I have for you. All right, this week. Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, you know, anybody would love to know you this week because it seems like you are reaping the rewards of what it is that you have, where you have put your energy in the past. I mean, the rewards are coming in and they are like massive. I want to say that it's going to be bigger than you can possibly imagine that it to be, but then maybe I'll be promising too much as I'm sitting here talking to, I don't know, 200 million Scorpios out there, if not more. But what I want to say is that, you know, like take the energy of abundance and run with it this week, because it's there for you to run with. It's there for you to be aware of. And it's there for you to embrace. And you know what, Scorpio, you deserve this. I mean, seriously, if anybody does, it's you. Sagittarius, you will want to run after something this week that is not necessarily something that you would want to run after. So can I just, it's just an advice. It's not a hiccup. It's not a warning. It's nothing like that. It's just like, stay back, okay? Enjoy yourself this week, okay? It feels almost like you want to act in the moment, but in the moment doesn't necessarily always mean that you need to be there, okay? So you can afford this week, and it's just 1 week, to pull back a little bit before you run after what it is that you really want to run after. And I see big things coming for you beyond this, because we're about to finish the Mercury retrograde. Yay! Which I know some people are really happy about, but all I can say is that Mercury retrograde will be there 3 times a year, whether you like it or not. But Sagittarius, don't run after it this week. Leave it alone. You know what it is. You know exactly what it is. It fits into everything that goes on in your life, like financially, money-wise, relationship. You know what it is. Don't run after it. Leave it alone for this week. Next week, it's a different story. We'll talk about that. Capricorn. So you have the secret. Capricorn, you finally found out that you have the secret and you're not going to share it with anybody. This week, it's going to become apparent that inside yourself, you know exactly what's going on so many different levels. I mean, it could be personal, it could be within family, it could be universal. I mean, who knows? But you're going to find the secret to where you're at this moment. What you're being asked to do, like sort of like Sagittarians, you know, like they had to hold back a little bit. Don't share it with anybody. Keep it to yourself. This is life-changing. This is amazing. This is absolutely where most people want to go, and they don't get a chance to go there. But you do. This week you do. And just when you wake up in the morning, just when you put your foot down on the floor, you know, out of your bed, just know that you are grounded and you're exactly where you need to be. And then know that you already know. You already know. I love that. You already know. Aquarius. All right. Work is going to take a different aspect this week for you, because you are going to come up with so many brilliant ideas that I can't even explain them right here, right now. Whether you already within a company, you work for somebody, you're yourself, or you're your own business, you are going to really embrace your creative side and where you're going. And can I tell you, it is freaking astonishing. It is amazing. So can we just build on that for a moment? Can we just sit and bask in that energy here for like 2 seconds? Because what you can create this week could have an impact that would last years, and not just only in your own life, but in many people's lives. Stay in your creative mode this week, okay? Please stay in your creative space. I beg you, stay in your creative space. Pisces, dear Pisces. All right, Pisces, you are again sitting there going, what am I doing with my life? Where do I want to take it? Does it make sense? Do I want to participate anymore? You do. But realize that you have choices. There are so many choices in your life at the moment. And I realize that that can sometimes feel like, hey, it can feel like a burden, because when you have so many choices, you know, like, where should I go? Don't be tempted to build those castles in the sky this week, okay? It's a Pisces thing, you know, like, you guys are dreamers, ruled by Neptune. It's all about dreams and everything else that comes with it. But don't go there. Not this week. All I'm saying is that, you know, you have an opportunity this week to really pinpoint and understand what it is that you want to do for yourself, and without bringing all this dreamery into it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, because dreams, they make everything. But this week, you're being asked to stay grounded, okay? So can you do that for me? All right? Anyway, everybody out there, on Friday, your love squeeze will be up, and I can't wait to see you there. And yeah, stay here on this channel. We bring out messages, and we try to do things differently than I think most people. I don't know, maybe we do. Like, subscribe, and hit that alarm button, okay? I see you next time.